Amber Heard has once again surprised the public this time with a deeply personal announcement that few saw coming. The actress revealed on Mother's Day 2025 that she has welcomed twin babies, a daughter named Agnes and a son named Ocean, officially expanding her family to 3 children. Heard shared the joyful news in a heartfelt Instagram post that featured a touching image of her newborn's tiny feet, a symbolic, quiet celebration of the life-changing moment. Known for keeping her private life guarded in recent years, the 38-year-old star took this rare opportunity to open up about the emotional and physical journey that brought her to this milestone. In the caption, Heard reflected on her long-standing dream of becoming a mother again, writing, "Mother's Day 2025 will be one I'll never forget. This year, I am elated beyond words to celebrate the completion of the family I've strived to build for years." She continued, "My daughter Agnes and my son Ocean are keeping my hands and my heart full. When I had my first baby girl Una 4 years ago, my world changed forever. I thought I couldn't possibly burst with more joy. Well, now I am bursting times 3. Her message struck a chord with many, especially women who have faced similar struggles. Heard acknowledged the difficulties she faced trying to conceive and praised her ability to build her family on my own terms despite my own fertility challenges. Heard first shared news of her pregnancy in December, though the announcement was cautious and low-key. At the time, her representatives told people, "It is still quite early in the pregnancy, so you will appreciate that we do not want to go into much detail at this stage." Suffice to say that Amber is delighted both for herself and Una Page. Now a mother of 3, Amber's joy is unmistakable. But behind the celebration is a past marked by legal battles, controversy, and intense public scrutiny, all of which make her latest chapter particularly remarkable. Having lived through one of the most watched celebrity court cases of the decade, her ability to step forward and share something so vulnerable and personal signals a new era in her life. Heard's announcement is already sparking conversations not only among fans but also across media outlets, many of which are noting how the actress appears to be rebuilding her life, far away from the drama and spectacle that once surrounded her every move. Amber's world, already turned upside down by an unexpected birth, soon spiraled into chaos. For a brief moment, she thought this child might give her the reset she desperately needed, a chance to rewrite her narrative. But reality had other plans. The media caught wind of the situation within hours. Photos leaked Amber leaving a discreet private clinic, the baby swaddled in her arms, her expression unreadable. Headlines exploded. Amber Heard's secret child. Who's the father? The internet did what it does best: speculate, twist, and judge. But the true storm came from within her own circle. Amber had kept the pregnancy and birth secret from almost everyone, even close friends. One of them, a longtime confidante and occasional press leak named Rachel, felt betrayed. She'd stood by Amber through courtrooms, social media takedowns, and canceled deals. And now she was finding out about a child like everyone else through a headline. Rachel didn't just distance herself, she went public. A cryptic tweet: "Some people only care about control, not love, not truth." The post racked up thousands of likes and quickly became fuel for the tabloid fire. Meanwhile, the question on everyone's lips was, who is the father? Whispers of high-profile names, actors, billionaires, even a controversial tech mogul flooded social media. Amber, for her part, stayed silent. Her legal team issued a brief statement requesting privacy and respect, but the damage was already done. Her reputation, still bruised from the defamation trial, took another hit. Brands began pulling sponsorship offers. One indie film she was in talks for quietly recast the role, and then came the cruelest twist: custody threats. An anonymous source close to the family of the alleged father hinted that legal action might be coming. They claimed the child was conceived without clear agreement and suggested that the father had no idea Amber had gone through with the pregnancy. Whether true or not, the narrative stuck. Amber, once again, found herself painted as manipulative, a woman who'd used a baby to regain attention, power, or control. Behind closed doors, Amber was crumbling. Her team urged her to get ahead of the story, to sit down for an exclusive and take back the narrative, but she wasn't ready. She barely recognized her own reflection anymore, a woman trapped between past scandals and a newborn who never asked for any of this. Despite the trauma, Amber's career didn't freeze. Behind the cameras, producers debated whether her name was worth the gamble. Some executives saw her as damaged goods, others saw her as viral bait. The industry whispered. But Warner Brothers still called. She returned to film Aquaman 2, though with a significantly reduced role, 10 minutes of screen time. If even that, she wasn't the star anymore. She was a controversy they couldn't afford to cut, nor to promote. But for Amber, work was survival. She needed income, and more importantly, she needed relevance. She relocated to Spain with her daughter, hoping for peace, away from the noise, away from Johnny, and away from headlines that had already sentenced her. In Madrid, she reinvented her image, spotted in bookstores, jogging in local parks, speaking Spanish with neighbors. Gone was the Hollywood glare. In its place, an exile. Yet the internet never forgot. Every post, every paparazzi shot reignited debate. Her critics called it a PR move, a performance. Her supporters saw resilience. Amber, now quieter, no longer gave interviews. Not because she didn't want to speak, but because the world had stopped listening. In court, she lost the defamation case. She owed Johnny Depp over $10 million. It was a crushing blow. Not just financially, but symbolically. The jury hadn't believed her. It didn't matter that her countersuit earned her $2 million. The message was clear. The public had picked a side, and it wasn't hers. Hollywood moved on. Johnny played concerts in Europe. Dior signed him again. Fans cheered him like a returning king. Amber, meanwhile, stayed away. She sold her California home and focused on raising her daughter. No red carpets, no premieres, just silence. Some say she's writing a memoir. Others claim she'll never act again. What's certain is this: Amber Heard became more than an actress. She became a symbol of justice or injustice, depending on who you ask. And in the end, the only truth left might be this: when fame meets scandal, the court of public opinion always delivers its own verdict, louder than any judge ever could.